It's time again to pay attention to the artwork we need to do for Shuffle Wars. Shuffle Wars is the name of the battle card game we're making. We haven't really looked at that game on this channel in a long time, because we were working on this other game down below called Small Towers. In short, Shuffle Wars was taking forever, and I'm never going to work that way again. Small Towers kind of proves the point that that's the way to work, and that thing got done, which is good, because now we can go back to Shuffle Wars. What do we need to do? Well, it's like this. We came up with 50 names of crazy over-the-top fantasy creatures and forces, because there are 50 battle cards in our game. And the names don't take themselves too seriously. This game is kind of over-the-top and crazy and silly. A little bit. So when you see a name like Ballistic Lion, you can tell that it's not quite serious. That said, we need to sort of take it seriously when we design the characters. That's where we are now. We've done Tactical Squid already, and we're now up to something called Time Pony. Based on where this is positioned, I can tell, let's see, power, defense, speed is the kind of card this is. Health and luck. So this is a speed card. Time Pony. Okay, so fast? It's fast. Alright. Time Pony. Alright. Sure. I'm sure this makes all kinds of sense, right? Time Pony. Well, I mean, there's a horse involved, right? It's Time Pony, right? So, if we say there's like some anatomy of a horse happening, I think we get that. It makes some sense. Guess it's not doing a canter, is it? Could be doing this kind of maneuver. Okay. Because it is in mid-stride, right? Think back to my days working on horses. I think we got it. I think it's something like this. So, is it going to be a forward? I think it's like this. No, maybe it's back. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to get locked up in how does the animation of a horse run work, because that's complicated stuff. Instead, we can say Time Pony has horse elements, and then there's more to it, right? So, okay, how much more to it? Like, what do we need to do? You're asking me? Let's say, Time Pony is fast, so actually maybe we do want to indicate speed here now. Something like that. I don't know. Think I know? I don't know. But, yeah, there's this horse, and it goes fast, and Time Pony. Well, okay, first we have to figure out, like, can we get Pony going? And I think we're okay. I think we're in the ballpark. So what makes it a Time Pony? I mean, first of all, how does that make it fast, right? I don't know. Is it just able to manipulate time and therefore it doesn't actually even need to run fast? Could, or doesn't need to, kind of a thing. Like it just manipulates time, so it just casually, gets there when it needs to, sort of a thing. I don't know. Is that what a time pony is? I don't know. So let's figure this out. Because maybe it's just a casual thing, and time pony tells you it's not about running around because it's casual, right? Or maybe it's just really, 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 really fast. And that's how you know it's a speed card. I don't know. Like literally. Who knows, right? What is a time pony anyway? So again, I made up these names and I knew I was going to be challenging myself to like come up with what is the meaning of that. You know? What does it mean to be a time pony? I don't know. There's like the standard fast running pose of a horse, like the Mustang symbol and stuff. We could go that route. We could absolutely just say horse done. We'll just call it a time pony. But, no. What we've been doing in this effort to design the characters is finding the visual explanation why you would call it, tactical squid, for example, or ballistic lion. In this way, just saying it's a horse, we'll call it time pony. That's, almost just a name, and it's not quite good enough, Yeah, it's not good enough. I don't know that. Like, what is a time pony? So before we've done things, what was it? The fear kestrel. We actually, reversed the look of it. So it was a bird, but we made it like reversed so that it was really all about the silhouette, and it made it look special and magical and that kind of thing, right? And that's kind of the direction we could go here. We could say there's something about the way we treat the look of this thing that it makes sense that it is magical and mystical horse thing because it is visually different, right? So if that's true, then, I mean, we have to start with horse, though, right? And we have to start with a pony type of look. And then we can treat the line and the fill make it, time. So I guess the idea is it's a speed card because it can manipulate time. Fine. Done with that. Like, that's fine. We'll go with that. If that's what it is, then fine. So what's the treatment of it? Like, how do we... Here, let's do this. We'll start with a basic shape that says pony, and this is as good as any. And, yeah. I mean, I think we get the idea, yeah. Normally, we would do something like this. We would say, well, this is in the background, so let's darken it. It's also like under body, so we'll darken it like that. Normally, we do this, right? We put some tone and highlight on it, yeah. And that's not bad, actually. Let's keep that. But I'm sure that's not enough. Like, I don't exactly see Time Pony yet. So if this is, the start of it, and I'm okay with, like, let's just do Pony first and figure it out. What we're starting to do is say, hey player, it says Time Pony, and you bet there's a pony involved, but that's not all. And so the that's not all is what we got to figure out. Excuse me. Pardon me. I'm fumbling with the mute button that I'm supposed to be using. All right. Yeah. It's gonna come to me pretty soon. This is gonna get figured out. Right now, however, it is a flat mystery here. So okay, all right. Time pony. Let's just start a new layer and try to treat this to make it look like, time. Whatever makes this a time pony. Let's play with that, right? I'm down with figuring this out with a color, just to sort of see what we can see here. Oh, wow. Okay. Because I used white. Right. Okay. Yeah, I used white all over the place. All right, then. All right. This machine is fast, so why is it slow to respond to my controls, like hitting the mute button and stuff? Like that, I don't get. Okay. What makes this thing a time pony? Another sip of coffee, please. All right. I guess we could try this white treatment and just see if it gets us somewhere. Not so sure about that. Almost like the form of the time pony is made up of waves and I don't know. What is a time pony? I have no idea. It's starting to look like a zebra. Maybe zebras are time ponies. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure this is successful yet. I think it is. So, try a new layer. What's going on? What is this? That's not... That's not right. Okay. Now... I might just go silent for a little while because I'm having problems with my throat. It can either sound disgusting or, you know. So I want to just start with a cleaner form of pony first. Okay. It does not need to be perfect. That is okay. But now, you know, what makes it a time pony? Like, I don't know. I'm just going to try some things here. Hold on. I can undo this in a moment. You see this treatment? This puts like hard outlines around it coming out in waves and stuff. Messy as all heck, but that's less important. What I'm trying is does that help me convey that it's a time pony? You know, whatever that is. Yeah, I don't know, actually. Maybe? Maybe this helps? I don't know. It's definitely odd and not a normal pony, so that's, mission accomplished there. But, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to know. What is a time pony? If I try to sort of do the opposite of what I just did, because I selected this outside and shrunk, right? I'm going to select the outside and grow, which is going to make the selection go in, like here right now. Okay, now we're close to the original border of the pony itself. Okay. So now, if I start let me invert that. There we go. Okay. Right, and that's not exactly what we want to do, right? Because you don't know what it is. Let's keep going. This is a weird treatment, and I don't know if this works at all. Right? That's what it was, and then we can kind of do this and sort of bleed into it. I don't know. I have no idea if this works. Does this work? I have no idea. I can vaguely see pony. Okay. Back. Let's try to find how much of this we can do before it's too much. Name pony helps, I guess. Man, I don't know. These waves are interesting. I'm just unsure. Oh, here we go. Is this something we can do? Hold on. No, that's less successful. Well, you know, I'm not really sure. A time pony indicates that it's some kind of mystical thingy thing shaped like a horse. I'm down with that idea. I just don't have a better solution for what that look is yet. You know, what do I know? I don't know. I think I'm kind of throwing my hands up and saying I'm not sure what a time pony looks like, but this has got to be close because it says pony. The lines coming off of it don't necessarily say time, but it's something fantasy-ish. This has been an art stream trying to come up with a character design, and I really don't know what the shape is other than pony. It's really about the treatment of this shape that I think has to be otherworldly, kind of like this. And I'm not entirely sure that I successfully found what that is. Right? But I mean, what do I know? I don't know what a time pony is. Do you? I would think it has to look like a pony. After that, all bets are off, right? I think it's reasonable to say, if we come close, we've done our job. And that way, it's starting to feel like we've done our job. I'm just adding noise to this effect so it's not so regular. That's really all I'm trying to do here. Yeah, this is probably better. Our job with character design is to define the shape, size, proportions of a character, the distinctive features and qualities, so that when we do the portrait, when we do the painting, and make it composed and put the lighting in there and all that jazz, that we have this to refer to, which is going to be necessary. Now, I think we've done it. It's not... It's not complicated, right? It is, oops. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to overdo it, but I think we've got something that says Time Pony because it says pony, and it's got something on it that's different. I'm going to stick with this. This has been an art stream where we do character design for a game that we're making. The game we're making, not the one down below. The one down below is called Small Towers. The other game we're making, the battle card game, where a time pony is going to be a part of it, is called Shuffle Wars. And, yeah, it doesn't take itself too seriously. That's why the name is goofy. We might even change the name because it's kind of goofy. This is an ape in a jungle who likes to make games as well as play games. And, yeah, we play games. We're going to play some more games in a minute. In fact, we just started Skyrim, but we're going to play some other things, variety games during the holidays, you know. And we'll come back to this and other efforts in other streams. If you're interested in this kind of weirdness, variety streaming with different things, and especially talking about gameplay, game design, making gameplay, game development, then follow and be notified. And when you show up, please do Command Tie. Command Tie lets me know you're here. And until then, have fun, do well, be good, stay safe. Happy holidays. See ya.